Well, hello there, Capricorn. How are you? Welcome to Phoenix 1111 Rise with Phoenix, where I merge the 5D and 3D information in order to help you get the answers that you seek. I'm going to be using my gift plus to being ordained prophet and teacher to bring you clarity. Clarity is power. The sun is coming in. It's about 2:30 in Chicago right now, and this beautiful sun energy is coming in. And I'm 45 years old. And the song was coming in my head from the Flintstones. Let the sun shine in, say it with a grin. Frowners never, no, smilers never lose, and frowners never win. So let the sun shine in, say it with a grin. Open up your heart and let the sun shine in. Yeah, I sing on my when I do my chakra work, I end up using my light language and I do a lot of singing over it. Source sings over you all the time. So anyway. This is your weekend love tarot reading. Now you're watching this whenever you're supposed to watch it, but I have set the intention for Capricorns. My youngest son is Capricorn, and I'm also an earth sign, so we have that in common, and I'm using that to connect with you. So far, what do we have? We have the World card, right? Which is, ooh, that's a nice way to start a love reading, right? The world is at your oysters, and I love this because this particular card, like, it's got like the two wands. Like you have, the path that you're in. This is the celebratory one. Now, this can be a third party situation, but with the World card is really about entering into this season of celebrating. So maybe celebrating your new past, and because you're in this high vibe state, it's a juicy state. It's a state where so many things are attracted to you and magnetizing to you as you stay in this high vibrational state. And it's up to you, right? You can choose joy. You can choose happiness is fleeting because it's tied to emotions, and your emotions are, they kind of flare up and they settle down. But joy is a state that you can choose to be in by activating your gratitude, and that raises up your vibration. That then magnetize all kinds of cool stuff to you, including celebration, right? So you don't have to, if you're in a third party situation, then you need to change your perspective and choose, what can I see? How can I turn this around for myself and really maybe release some of that toxic energy because it's not good for you, right? Tower is this sudden change, and I like this. Yeah. So this one is like the top of it, right? Maybe your mind's going to be blown. But Tower isn't always bad. A lot of times it's like this quick, sudden change in a situation. And for love, because I'm really tapping into, for you to tap into the joy factor within yourself. And that's going to make things suddenly change for you. For this Six of Cups. Somebody else had the Six of Cups. Can't remember who it was now. But yeah, so then the Tower with the Six of Cups, right? As you move into this energy here of the Three of Cups, choosing joy, choosing to celebrate, choosing to be in gratitude, then you're going to see a sudden shift. And then this is going to help you, right? Reconnecting to that, again, to that gratitude. And some of that could be maybe somebody from your past showing up. That's usually like what this, it's like a soulmate card. Anyway, this is for soulmates. It could be somebody from your past, or not. Even if it's somebody new, it's somebody who feels very familiar to you. So for your love reading, it's really in your hands, right? It's in your hands how you're going to manifest the celebration. And if you're tapping into it, there'll be a sudden turnaround. For somebody to come in, the soulmate card, the person was either from your past or feel just very familiar. And that's what soulmates are, right? They feel very familiar. They feel very comfortable. You feel like you've known them forever. It's not necessarily somebody from your past coming back. You may not want somebody from your past coming back. Right? So with your World card, Here's the Six of, like, it's things, and this is coming through. I love this. Now I see this, right? This is like spirit balancing things out. Like it's time for things to be balanced out for you, Capricorn. And that you're going to get a hand from spirit to balance things out in your life. And this might be it. This might be your how spirit is doing it by giving you direction to tap into your own gratitude and to remind you that joy is in your hands and you get to decide. You get to decide the joy factor. You get to decide if you want to be in gratitude. It's really in your hands. And sometimes we feel like things are not in our hands, but they are. You can't, you can decide how you're going to feel about something in your perspective. That's up to you. You can't help what other people do, but you can choose how you're going to react or respond. It's up to you. I feel like it's weird because I have to like cutting off my face with the shadows. The internal battles, right? So you can choose this. This is a lot of this internal battling. Again, the choice. Do you want to be in this kind of frame of mind or this? If you're in this kind of frame of mind, then you're going to attract and magnetize to you other people who want this or who want to give you this. But if you're in this state of mind, now, if you're in this state of mind where you're having these internal battles or even external battles, and maybe your headspace is kind of noisy, why don't you tap into my free chakra work that I do at Jupiter 1111? Look for the crown and the third eye. So the crown, what it's going to do for you is going to help to flood your energetic space and receive love and light. And then eye is going to help you to see clearly because your third eye is a supervisor of all the other chakras. So think of chakras like a pipe, right? And so what I do, I come in like a plumber and so I clear this space doing the chakra work. And then so that's the benefit, right? So doing the chakra work benefits you because it helps to kind of clear the space. And then on top of that, then you're able to see clearly and be able to move clearly. So if you're in this kind of space internally as you're doing the chakra work, and all my free stuff works really well, you'll see a whole bunch of comments on there. It's easier for you to tap into this kind of space. So why don't you invest in yourself and do the free ones? Of course, when you do it, when you invest in yourself and you get your personalized one, it's like 10 times stronger. I have a lot of testimonials about my chakra work. So if that's something that you feel like you need because you're having this internal battle, then yeah, you want that. Right now, if you book the root chakra, I'm adding to it an energetic transmutation that's embedded in the video for you by Perla at Dream Queen, that's her niche. She's an expert in energy transmutation. But in the meantime, use my free stuff. Go to Jupiter 1111, or you can, on YouTube, you can search Jupiter 1111 and chakra, and you'll see all my chakra work. But yeah, there's some balancing that spirit wants to do in your life, especially around this internal battling that you are having. Because you're not seeing that a lot of the things are in your hands. But once you do that stuff, it helps you with the chakra work. It helps you with the aha moments. Yeah, because then you'll have this. Somebody else had this card in the last position. I want to say maybe it was Sagittarius. So you might have Sagittarius in your chart, or be dealing with the Sagittarius. You probably want to check that one out. But that was the last card in the last position. This one is the Tower with the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands is like the starting of dating, the starting of commitment, right? Maybe being exclusive, and that'll happen suddenly as you're moving away from this space and allowing the balancing to come into your life. Death. This has been coming up a lot for There are a lot of death cycles for people, you know. So the the um the death and resurrection of having this, going back to this freedom, to where you feel free. The thing is about when you are free and you're aligned within and you have that freedom, then you go back into this childlike space, and that's where you're actually, it's a great place to manifest from. But you have to go through this, unmask already. Here you're having this protection around your third eye and probably your throat chakra, which is your bridge, because especially people who watch a lot of this stuff, they're high intuitives, and so they've had to kind of hide their gift because it was either misunderstood, or was misused, or was abused. And so you have like this squinting, like, I don't trust you. So even if someone is approaching you with this kind of energy, wanting to connect with you, they feel familiar, you still have this, I don't know. I don't know if I should trust you. I don't know if I should take my mask off. I don't know if I want to have a conversation with you. But you're going to have to take the mask off if you want this. Because a lot of times we want this, the soulmate connection, feeling familiar, feeling free. It's the feeling, it's coming across like I want to be free. But you can't be free and then hold on to your mask. Right? In order to have this, you're going to have to do this. If you want this, then you're going to have to take off your mask. You're going to have to deal with the internal battle that you have, and allow spirit to balance you out, because things are in your hands, and you can't have this celebration. That's Raphael confirming, right? And everything will turn on a dime when you align. Everything will happen suddenly, as you're doing this process for yourself. You're going to enter into this kind of relationship, but it's up to you. It's up to you, Capricorn. If you need help with that, you can check out I have a free class. If you go down in the description below, I talk about it's the Rainmaker series. You don't have to sign up for anything. Give me your email, none of that. No contact information. You just go to the link, and the first video is there for free. And a lot of people have been getting aha moments from it. So that's the benefit. The benefit is that it's free, and it's going to assist you. It's going to help you. Yep. Because it's an inside out work. Always. So you have to do that thing and the inside first, Capricorn, and then everything else, right? Oh, this is not the Aeon, it's the Fool. I was thinking about this other one. Hold on, let me find it for you. This is the card that came to mind. The inside out work. But you're gonna have to jump. Be the Fool. Invest in yourself. Do the free things in order for you to see. Like, spirit is leading you into this transformation in order for you to be free. Be free in your heart space. I have if you need a purge, I have the latest heart chakra one that I did on Jupiter 1111. A lot of people have gotten something out of it. I'm laughing because the sun is at right here. Which is like your sacral space and your root chakra. I just did a root chakra with energy transmutation on it on Jupiter 1111 as well. So you might want to do that one. Look at my sacral chakra stuff. There's a lot of chakra stuff here for you, Capricorn. Go get it. Because you need to understand this piece. It's an inside out work. And everything you need, it's already inside of you. You just don't know how to tap into it, and you don't know how to calm down the emotions. And that's going to happen because when you are in a highly emotional state, and this happens whether you're super happy or like depressed or sad or anything or angry, like it's just a high emotional state. chemicals start to flood your frontal cortex, and then it drops your IQ 15 points. So what's your IQ? Your IQ is the speed of processing information. So even if you're in a high emotional state and now you're flooding your frontal cortex, you are now dropping your capacity. You're diminishing your capacity of being able to process the information. So you're asking the question, and then the answer comes. But if you're in a high emotional state, if you're here, then you can't hear, then you can't receive. So you need to be able to allow spirit to balance things out for you in order for you to then get into this state, right? And let everything kind of shake off you, and then go back into this state, because understanding that everything's in your hands and coming at it from this childlike state where everything is magnetized to, because children are free and they're open and they want to receive, and they're in a bliss factor. And maybe you didn't have the bliss factor as you were growing up as a child, and maybe that's something that you need to heal. And if you need help with that, you can send me an email, or talk to me below. I always talk to everybody. I love answering comments. I really do. All right. I hope this was helpful. I will see you next week, Capricorn. Until then, have a great week. Bye now.